start with meditation and we can go from there. Did you finish your homework, the types of sentences one?
Yes.
You've done it?
Yes.
Okay, fine. We'll discuss it after the meditation, okay?
Let's begin this brief mindful moment by finding a comfortable seat. Feet flat on the floor, hands uncrossed. Take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Now we are going to practice a mindfulness activity called mindful eyes. Look at the various objects around you. Notice their shape, their color, their texture. Now notice the space between them, the light and the shadows, the brightness or darkness of the surrounding space. Maybe even notice something you have never seen before. Now take one last breath, breathing in, breathing out, and slowly return to the room.
Okay. All right. And then let's do the homework then. You can, wherever you've done it, you can get it and we'll discuss that first. You have it somewhere written? Can you hear me? Yeah, unmute once. I'm saying, do you have it somewhere written, the homework? These were the sentences, okay? So what's the first one? Okay, I'll give you a second to find it. Or if you can't find it, you can look from here and tell me as well, anything that works with you. Can you unmute yourself once, Anirudh?
There is a red house around the corner.
Yeah,
Decorative sentence.
declarative sentence. Okay.
Please pick up the notes before you come. Imperative sentence. What is the name of the movie you were watching? Interrogative sentence.
Okay.
What a great match! Exclamative sentence.
Exclamatory. Okay.
Did you bring? Did you write your writer's notebook? Interrogative sentence. Come
Okay.
as you finish your dance practice. Imperative sentence.
Imperative sentence. Okay, I think you missed one. Did you do I like thriller novels more than fantasy?
Yeah. Yeah, I missed that. I have written it, but I forgot to
Sorry?
read.
Okay, just give me a second, okay, Anirudh? Yeah. You said you third last one you don't have, right? Unmute. Tell me what is the third. I like thriller novels more than fantasy. You're on mute, Anirudh. I can't hear you.
It is
What is
declarative.
it? Is it asking? Oh, yes. Excellent. Declarative. So you've got all right. Excellent. So there are how many? 3, 3, and 7. So you get 7 out of 7. Excellent. Good job. You can mark yourself correct there. You got a good job. So you've understood types of sentences well. Good. Now let's move on. Okay. Do we remember what story we spoke about last class? The gift. I want you to unmute, keep yourself unmuted and look at the screen and tell me.
I don't remember this story.
We did this story. I'm sure you remember this story. There's a grandmom here and there's a cat here. We read the entire thing last class. Do you remember?
No.
Okay. So what happened was there was a narrator whose grandmom used to stay alone, and and her grandmom used to take care of the narrator and all of that when the narrator was small and very young. And now that the narrator has grown up, now the great grandmom, it's her birthday. Okay, it's her 91st birthday, and she is very confused as to what gift she wants to give her grandmom. So what they do is they look. She was finding aprons and clothes and all of that, and realized that the grandmom has a lot of aprons and clothes. Do we remember what aprons mean?
No.
No. Aprons are basically what you wear while cooking.
Oh,
The cloth that you wear so that you don't spill food on your clothes.
okay.
Do you get it? Okay. So then there was this cat. So let's do one thing. Let's quickly read. Okay. Let's quickly read this one. Can you see my screen? Okay, 1 second. Do you remember this one that we read? Unmute. I can't hear you. Can you see my screen?
Now I remember.
Yeah. So what was it about?
It was about the grandma's granddaughter gifting her grandma, her great grandma a cat.
A gift. Yeah. So she was looking for the perfect gift, but she couldn't find the perfect gift for the great grandmother. And then she found one day that the great grandmother was playing with this kitten. But the grandmom used to have a kitten which was named Belle before, but now that she was old, she knew that she couldn't take care of the cat. Right. So then what happened? The narrator has said that, I will find a place for the kitten, but ultimately the place for the kitten was the grandmom's place only, so that, even though they knew she couldn't take care of her, but they got a lot of other gifts for her as well, you know, some stuff for the pet. So they had got like food and water and a few toys for the cat and all of that. So that was like the gift for grandma. Okay. Remember now?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Let's do. Okay, now wait. Okay, so we had seen a few words in this story, okay? Words like, I will tell you. I don't know if you remember. So apron was one. There was one called knickknacks. Do we remember what it means? Huh? Knickknacks were basically small objects around the house which were not very useful. Okay, so some we spoke about the showpieces. You know, there are some showpieces in your house that you don't really use, right? And there are also some are called figurines. Figurines are basically small figures of animals or figures of soldiers or like people like that, which are mostly for show. They're not for anything else. Sometimes you even forget that they exist. Okay, so this is what we had discussed. Now we're looking at something called compound words. Do we know what compound words are?
I know, but I forgot.
Okay, can you read what's written in yellow?
Two or more words that have been grouped together to create a new word that has a different individual meaning.
Yes.
Example, notebook, note plus book plus ball.
Yes. So basically two complete words, we take two words completely, which, you know, these two separate words makes have some meaning. Okay, so foot also has a meaning, board also has a meaning, but we use these two words together to make a new word. Okay. Now you have to tell me what these words are. Think carefully. I know these are pretty easy, but you have to think about it. Okay. So one says a part of a door. Can you think? So it has to have two words, right? So it's a compound word, just like note and book. So note is a word and book is a word, and
Cat.
we are making it together. Sorry,
Cat.
cat. No, we're
No.
saying a part of a door. What do we call the handle? Do you remember? We had discussed what do we call the handle of a door? A door knob. Okay. You can write it down if you want. Okay. Can you write it down? So a part of a door will be doorknob. Doorknob. So doorknob basically the handle of a door. But when the handle is basically, you know, you twist it and you enter, it's like a ball. Okay. Have you seen those handles before? That you twist like this and then push the door. Those are called doorknobs. Yeah, those are called doorknobs. Okay, second one. Can you think all around? What is another synonym for all around, which is a compound word? Every,
Everywhere.
everywhere. Yes, very good. See, you know it. Just try and figure it out. Okay. You can keep making note of these. So a part of a door, which is a compound word, is a doorknob. All around, we are saying is everywhere. Have you written?
Yes. The next one is leftover.
Yes. See, you got the hang of it. The next one is leftover. All things.
Everything.
See, you've become good at it now. Everything. Also, can you keep make a note of it so that you don't forget next week? Just keep writing the words. You don't have to write these. So you just write compound words on top, and you write 1 doorknob, 2 everywhere, 3 leftover, 4 everything. After you're done, we're going to continue with 5. So I don't
Yes.
want you to forget compound words. Okay, next week again we'll do something on compound words. Don't forget it. Remember what it is. Next, figurines and objects. We just discussed this word. So basically there are some figures and objects around the house which are pretty useless to us, but it's there anyway, and sometimes we forget that they are there. What is the word that we discussed for that? Starting with K. Nick,
Cat.
knacks.
Okay.
Knickknacks. Okay, so can you write the meaning of this as well? Write knickknacks and write basically figurines and objects around the house. And remember these words that you are learning, okay? Because that will then, only then you will be able to move forward. If you keep remembering these new words. If you keep forgetting, then we are not moving ahead, no? Figurines and objects around the house you can write so that you remember better.
I wrote it.
Wrote it? Okay. Any object. What do you think that will be?
All object.
No. It's a little bit like everywhere and everything.
I need to think.
Anything. Okay. Any object is anything. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty easy. Okay. Next one you will tell me. This one you know. What is the compound word of number 7?
Great grandmother.
Okay. And the narrator said what? Do you remember? What did the narrator call her great grandmother? By what name?
Great grandmother.
No, she used to say Jijima. Do you remember? Instead of saying great grandmother, she used to say Jijima, the narrator. Okay. What was the grandmom's age? That is also a compound word. Any age is a compound word. Huh?
90.
90 is not a compound word.
91.
Yes. 91 is a compound word. You know why? Because, see, if you just say 90, just 90 is one word, right?
Yes.
If you say 91, then 90 is also one word in itself and 1 is also a word. So together it makes 91, which will make it a compound word. Okay?
Okay.
Number 9. The opposite of inside.
Outside.
Yes. Is outside a compound word? So can you tell me the two parts of outside? I mean, the word outside is a compound word, so that means it has two parts, right? So what are the two parts I'm asking?
Out and side.
Out and side. And next one says part of the time.
Clock.
That's not a compound word. Okay, so it's a little tricky, like it's like number 2, number 4, number 6, like that. So part of a time, so what is a synonym for part?
I don't
Hmm? Some,
know.
right? So some, what will it be? Part of the time. So some, what is the second part of the compound word? Time. It'll be some time, right? We are saying, so if it's a part of a thing, if it was written a part of a thing, what would the answer be?
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, wait. Are you understanding this one? So it's saying that, so time, so suppose you have 1 hour, okay? And we are saying part of this time. So like for 5 minutes, I'll talk to you. So part of the time is some time. It's making a compound word sometime. Now I'm saying if I say part of a thing, there's a complete thing and I'm saying a part of a thing. So what will that be?
Thing.
Something similar to this, right? It's pretty easy, okay? Next one is the anniversary of the day you were born. What do we call that?
Birthday.
Birthday. So what are the two halves there? Birth and day, right?
Yes.
Yes. So have you made a note of these?
I don't still
So you can, till knickknacks you have written, right? Because you have to remember that word. And that's also a new word that we learned, right? So you can just make the note of any other compound word that you want. So you can make sometime or whichever you were forgetting. And once you're done, we'll move on to something else. Done?
No.
So these are just for you to remember what compound words are, okay? So that you can, when you look at it, you'll be able to understand what they are. Done?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now we have something interesting. Wait, I'll show you. Have you ever done a crossword together in class?
Yeah, I don't know what is crosswords.
Sorry?
I don't know what is.
Oh, you don't know what? Okay, okay. So crossword is basically here. Do you see the word box here?
Yes.
Yeah. And you see the questions here. So these are all questions. So so suppose first one says recalled. Okay. What is another word for recalled? Look at these words and tell me.
Frightened.
Recalled. To recall it is to remember. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So another word for recall is remembered. So what is it? Number one, right? So where is number one in this box? Here. So what you do is you write that here. So I'll write it for you. Are you able to annotate on the screen? No. So remembered is another word for recalled. Okay. What is number two? What's the question for number two?
Small glass animals and people. Figurines.
Yes, very good. So that's number two, right? So figurines will be where? Here. Okay. So you write figurines here, which is F I. What is the spelling of figurines?
FIGURINES.
G-U-R-I-N-E-S, right? Okay. And hi, Prakul.
Grandma.
Nobody.
Hi, Prakul.
Hi.
Hi, Prakul. You told you wanted to spend some time with Anirudh and Nilakshi.
No, I didn't say.
You didn't say.
No, I
Okay,
didn't say.
Anirudh.
Andrew, can you hear, ma'am?
Can you change my name and Sai? Hey, Sai Prakul Reddy.
Yes, I'm doing it right away.
Hey, Sai
You
Prakul.
told the other day you want to stay with Nilakshi, ma'am, and like Sai and Anirudh for some time.
I didn't say that.
Liar.
No, no.
You know, Prakul had said that he wants to do a class with us.
I didn't say that.
Yeah. Prakul, you want to say hi and tell about yourself to Sai and Anirudh?
I didn't say that.
That's okay, but how about you do it now? You want to introduce yourself to Sai and Anirudh, then he will introduce himself to you.
Please do. Introduce yourself.
Just say hi.
Hey, Sai. Hey, I said, hey, Sai Prakul, not Reddy. I didn't say,
No,
hey,
that's
Prakul
okay.
Reddy.
That's okay.
Can change it to hey, Sai Prakul Reddy.
It doesn't matter, Papa.
Okay. But do you mind telling about yourself to?
First, can you change my name back to Kai Sai Prakul Reddy?
Maybe tomorrow.
I did it. Prakul.
Thanks, Sai
Okay,
Prakul.
Prakul, either you tell us or you can go into the room.
Sit back.
Oh,
I'll go
no.
into the room.
You'll go into the room. Okay, fine.
The breakout room.
Okay, cool.
I'll go into the breakout room.
Okay, Nana.
Yeah.
Okay. Anirudh, see you. Bye. Prakul, you can join.
Bye-bye. Okay. So, Anirudh, you can tell me number three. What is number three?
Schedule times to be places.
Yes. So, what do we call that? Look at the words carefully. A scheduled time to be at a particular place. So what are, yes, appointment. Very good. And that's number three, right? So what happens is in a crossword, when you put the words properly, then it collides properly. So A, P, 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 O, and then I from the figurines is already there, right? So that's how you know that you're doing it correctly. Because if you would have not done it correctly, then some other letter will be there and your spelling won't be correct. So I just have to write APPO, and the I is already there because figurines is the correct answer. And then there is N, T, a point, and MENTS. Now, do you understand how to do a crossword? Did you understand now how to do a crossword, Anirudh?
Yes.
Yes, right? Okay. Then now tell me the answer of number 4. What is number 4?
Number 4. Having significant meaning.
Significant meaning, yes. Having significant meaning. So what will that word be?
Special, I think.
Yes. And so how do you understand? See, number 4, it already has the S from appointments. So you know it is going to start with S. So you just fill it in, and you write special. Okay, now quickly say number 5.
Not remembered, forgotten.
Not remembered, forgotten. Okay, so we'll start from here and we go down. Okay, number 6. Can you tell me why there are 2 number 6s?
No.
Look at the crossword and tell me.
There are only 1 6. There's only 1 6.
Okay, let me tell you. So 1 6 is across and 1 6 is down. You get it? So there is 1 6 in the straight line and 1 6 is down. So now you have to tell me which one is what. Okay. So across and down. So can you tell me what 6 across will be?
Down.
6 across will be what?
Down.
Huh?
They hold thread.
6 across.
Spools.
Okay, so it's needed items, right?
Yes.
I'm not saying down, I'm saying across. Spools will have OO, right? There is an I here. So needed items. So items that are needed. What do we call that? Supplies. Yes, very good. So it's SUPPLIES, right?
Yes.
Okay, and what will be 6 down? They hold thread. So what is that thing what is that thing called which holds thread? It also starts with an S.
Spools.
Spools. Very good. So it's spools.
I
Now,
don't know what is spools.
yeah. So basically, it's the thing which holds threads. Have you seen threads that, while sewing in your, you can ask your mother. So there can be a sewing kit, right? So whenever something tears, you sew it. There are different colored threads. So that device which holds these threads is called a spool. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Number 7, 8, 9, and 10. Quickly tell me.
Number 8, energy.
Number 8, energy. Okay. Number 7.
Kitten.
Kitten. Number 9. What is a string called, which is used for sewing?
Thread.
Thread. And what is number 10?
Brightened.
Brighten. So poked up is brighten. Very good. Was that too difficult? No, right? Okay. So this is how you do a crossword. So sometimes in newspapers you will see crosswords as well. So you can try to attempt them. You know, it's really interesting, and sometimes you get really competitive to do it. So, and it also helps in your vocabulary. So sometimes when you come across these, try to solve it. Even if you can solve 2 or 3, it's fine. Okay. All right. So we have a draw and write activity now. Okay. And there are 2 things. You have to select which one you want to do. So can you read number 1?
Think about the most precious gift you have received. Draw your gift. Describe it with 4 adjectives and write why is it meaningful to you.
Yes.
Or make a happy birthday card for your grandparent. Extra points include a birthday message.
Yeah. So what do we want to do? Which one? So first one is basically you have to draw your gift. And the second one you do is you write the adjectives.
Nilakshi,
Yeah.
co-host. I'll make you co-host again.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I just need to do some customizations of Pakul.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, let me just make you co-host.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Most welcome.
Anirudh, your face is not seen, just your eyes and forehead. Adjust your screen. Yeah.
He just has to sit straight. Then it can. He's just like this. That's why. Oh, yeah. Now, tell me which one you want to do, Anirudh.
The first one.
You want to think about the most precious gift you have received. You will draw your gift and you describe it with, first you have to draw your gift. Okay. So what will you draw? What is the most precious gift that you've received?
This I don't even know when is my grandparents' birthday or I don't know. I also I know I have a lot. I also have precious gifts and not precious gifts, but
Okay.
they are equal to me.
Okay. So is there one gift that you know actually consider close to your heart, or you think it's more meaningful than others?
My Nerf gun.
Hmm?
My Nerf gun.
I think that's precious. Okay, fine. Go ahead. You can. So you think that's the most meaningful to you? Who gave it to you?
My my cousin big brother.
Your present brother. Okay, fine. Let's do this. Let's do it this way. You can first draw it in your notebook, and after you draw, you'll show it to me, and then we're going to come up with 4 adjectives for your Nerf gun. Okay, I'll give you 2 to 3 minutes. Draw a nice, accurate picture of your Nerf gun. Okay.
I don't know how to draw it accurate, but I'll just guess it.
I mean, whatever, like something which represents what you have.
Okay.
Look at it once. You can just hold it up and show it to me.
Very normal.
I can't see it.
Just take off my blur.
Hold it to the camera.
How can you see?
Yeah, show it. Yeah, I can see. All right. So
Not
you think,
that
yeah,
way look, but this is
that's okay. Now, can you come up with a few adjectives, like 4 adjectives to talk about
The opposite,
Huh? 4 adjectives you need to come up with.
the opposite word.
Opposite word? No, adjectives are describing words. Okay, adject. So when I say, can you come up with an adjective for your bed? I will say it's soft, it's a little bouncy, it's rectangular, and it's big. So these are describing words for my bed. So like that, I want you to come up with adjectives or describing words for your gift.
Okay.
Think about it, write 4 adjectives, and then you tell me. Done?
Almost done.
Okay,
Think for the last one.
all right.